Hey everybody, welcome to Dad's Den of Pop Culture. I'm Dad, and this is my den. And I have one question for you. Are you ready for some football? Maybe you are, maybe you're not. I got a game here today that I kind of teased it in a past video. That when it showed up on an auction site, I'd never heard of this game before. There's a lot of games, football games. In fact, I got a really cool one from like the 50s that friggin' looks brand new almost. I'm gonna bring that out one of these days. And hey, I've even written one of my own. Pen and paper football. You can find it on drivethrurpg.com. Yeah, football fan from way back. But this is a cool game, and I'm kind of excited to show it off. I've only barely dipped into it at this point, so we're gonna be exploring it together. It's gonna be nice. The game is called. See if I can do this without a whole lot of. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Got the camera. The game is called Pro Draft. Parker Brothers, 1974, when football was still cool. And it is just that. You're doing a pro draft. You're trying to build your team. And what you're trying to do is build the highest value team of all the players in the game. So let's set this down here. So equipment-wise, there are the instructions. So let's go. Let's actually go through the instructions. They're not well. I mean, I'll skim through. They're not super long. And I have read through them once, and frankly I wasn't quite sure if I knew what was going on. So the players, each acting as a manager of a pro football team, try to build the team with the most valuable players. Equipment. So, in equipment, we have contract cards, which are these dudes right here, contract cards. I think they're kind of like money in the game. We have option cards. All right. And we have value cards. And some of the value cards have a B on them. Some of them have an A on them. A and B. Okay. We also have official. These are official, folks. Official football player cards. And I'll be honest, half the reason I bid on this, well, half the reason I bid on it is because nobody else had, so it wasn't expensive. The other half was the old football cards. Oh, feast your eyes. Feast your eyes. Look at that mustache. Holy moly. Let's see, what is the name? Jerry Smith, tight end. Redskins. Ed Flanagan, Lions center. Awesome. Del Williams, guard, Saints. And we got come on, how many people my age don't miss these things? These are so great. Let's read up a little bit on Del Williams. From a guy who doesn't have his bifocals on, so good luck here. New Orleans Saints, 6'2", 245 pounds, born 1945, college, Florida State, home, Tallahassee, Florida. One of the few remaining original New Orleans Saints from 1967. So think about it. The Saints are only 7 years old as a franchise that this game came out. Dell can match any offensive lineman for carrying out blocking assignments. A regular right guard, he can handle any of the three middle slots in the offensive front line. Oh, wow. These have like a football game on them. What? Look at the thing on the bottom. That's not part of this game. It says, I don't know if it comes out that well. It says, handoff up the middle, good for 8-yard gain. Field goal, good. That's cool. These cards had an actual. They had their own game. Holy moly! I got a bunch of them. Oh, wait a minute. I also got some other cards stuck in the middle. Some more contracts and stuff. Some of these are backwards. I can't have that. I need order. Okay, dude, I got a nice thick stack of football cards from 1974. That's sweet. Okay. Options, contract, option. Okay. We have 4 lineup stands. Okay. So this is the lineup stand. Now, you probably can't see it, and even if I hold it close, you can maybe just make it out. Oh, and I think I have it upside down. Perfect. You can see, like, quarterback right here, wide receiver, etc. Offensive positions. So I probably don't have any defense cards. There should be 4 of these. So 1 for each player. Yep, 4 of those. So those sit in front of each player, nothing underneath there. And essentially, and you can kind of see this on the game cover. See, there's his little stand, and you put the cards in it, and behind him is where you have the value of the dude. And then you're going to be like, so you're trying to like steal guys and hold on to guys, but you don't necessarily know what the value of a dude is. I think maybe you see, well, I should just read it, but I think maybe you see the value at first and then it kind of disappears. And so there's like a little bit of the memory game. You have to try to remember what the value is on these guys. And the final piece of equipment is the football spinner / card tray. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this sweet baby. So there's your card tray. So that's where your contract, option, and value cards are going to go. And then you got this spinner that you use during the game. Let's see if we can get that to come in. So what did I get? I got something I can't read until I get it closer and take my glasses off. I got draw 3 contracts or take 1 sidelined player. Open draft. All right. So basically, you got that thing sitting in the middle of the table. Everybody's got their little boards. You're going to start off, I think, with some cards. Let's see what it says. Place the football spinner in the center of the table. Shuffle the 4 decks of cards. Oh, okay. So I guess the A's and B's have to be separated. Yeah, I'm not doing that right now. Place the player cards face up in the large slot on the side. Okay. Place remaining decks face down in the small slots. Each manager is dealt 2 player cards, 2 value cards, 6 contracts, 1 option, and is given a lineup stand. Each manager now decides which value card will be assigned to which player. So that's kind of cool. Like, in real life, some of these guys are going to be, in truth, they're going to be more valuable players than others. Here's one. We got Mike Phipps of the Browns, quarterback. But in this game, it's like the value's assigned randomly. So it's not like everybody's going to be, oh, we got to get the Mike Phipps dude. He's really, no, it's just his value could be low, it could be high. It just depends on the particular game. So you decide on that. He places his player cards and value cards back to back without revealing the values and inserts them into appropriate slots in his lineup stand with the value card facing him. And so then one manager is selected to play the game, and on a turn, you play an option card, or you spin the spinner on the football and follow the instructions that appear, or you enter a sidelined player in your starting lineup. And I'm not going to get through all the rules here, but it's a really clever concept of a game. It's football, but it's not football. The option cards: collect, sign player, claims, acquire, trade a future draft pick, stop option play. So if somebody's trying to option one of your players, you can stop them. It's cool. There's all sorts of play in here, and I really can't wait to give it a real spin. with somebody, because it feels like a game there would be probably more strategy to than you might first think. And funny enough, another one of these, I'd never seen this thing before in my life. Another one just showed up on the Goodwill auction site. So they're out there. If this looks interesting to you, you can get it. I mean, with shipping, I think I paid $20 for this one. I think I bid $10. I don't think they're super expensive. And you know what's cool is, like, I mean, it comes with all these football cards, which, dude, I totally got to sit down and look at all these and figure out that little game on the bottom. But you could play it with modern football cards. It doesn't matter which cards you're using. You know, because the values are just assigned by the players or kind of randomly. So, let's read the end of game. It says, the game ends when a manager has acquired a completed starting lineup, i.e., every slot in his lineup stand has been filled. This manager receives a bonus of 75 points. All managers add up the values for the players on their starting lineup. Sideline players and contracts are not included in this total. The manager with the highest team value wins the game. Game variation, play the game using your favorite football trading cards. So there you go. I guess you would need to just use offensive players. I don't mean that in terms of their manners, but use the offense. You could use modern day players. So kind of cool. Like, you could play, if you got kids who are real into football, you could go grab some, a bunch of packs of football cards. Do you even buy packs anymore? People just buy boxes of things now, don't they? It's so weird. God, remember the Star Wars? Anyways, I'm getting off. Okay. Go out and buy some modern day football cards so the kids know who the players are, and they could draft their team and stuff like that. And you can play a board game as a family, gather around the table, get some drinks, get some snacks. It's the beauty of these things, because, you don't just play the game while you got everybody around. You talk, you joke, you laugh. Somebody does something stupid and it becomes a family memory forever. And we still got this memory playing head of the class, where my mother said something ridiculous because she didn't hear something properly. And we still laugh about it to this day. Huge value in board games. I'm telling you. Your kids want attention from you. And board games are an awesome way to do it. Gets everybody away from the electronics for a while. Sit around the table. Boom. Family time. Or friend time, too. Either way. So, what do we have here? We have Pro Draft. I know, I keep getting the glow off it. Pro Draft, Parker Brothers, 1974. The team building football game. Looks awesome. The instructions are not super complicated, but it looks like there's some decent strategy in this. If it looks good, go out there. I think you could probably find a copy if you look hard enough, and give it a try, man. Come on. Football, it's beautiful. Got any football memories? Got any board game memories? Got any football card memories that you'd like to share? Leave it in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button. Doesn't cost you anything, helps me out a lot. If you disliked it, though, that actually costs $100, so you probably don't want to hit dislike. Just like is free. Dislike can be very expensive. If you enjoy these videos, please subscribe. And with that said, I will see you soon on the next episode of Dad's Den of Pop Culture. Hope you have an awesome day, and be kind to people. Have fun out there. It's a beautiful world. Go out there and enjoy it. Bye-bye.